Hey yo guys, what's good? Look, I know you can see the beautiful chocolate complexion. That only means one thing. Juan's back. And as you can see, we got Doki Doki. And you guys know I act up when it comes to these anime dating simulators, but this is Doki Doki Plus. It really just came out like what, yesterday? And I finally off, so look. We can finally record this. So let's go ahead and keep this introduction short. Let's go ahead and play, man. You already know. Let's go ahead and start this new game up. And you guys already know the name. Quan. I'm kind of messed up right there, but yeah. It's Quan. It's Quan, man. Always. Yeah. I don't know if I should do all the different voices and everything. I'm gonna just try regular reading, and we'll see eventually how we move on. I bet. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you known each other for so long? I got the homies like that. That's Birdgang right there, bro. That's Birdgang for you, bro. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I get tired of waking up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I also feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha. You know, it could be cool, man. She could be real cool, man. Like I said, I never played this game before. I know this game was, popping off, a while back. But, this is the new one. This is the definitive, man. Let me have this. Is it definitive? I think so at least. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Quan. They all call me Quan. Alright. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Quan, have you ever decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, and in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. Man, bro, my character seems kind of like a dick, man. Like, I promise you I'm not like this in real life, bro. Quan for the people, bro. Quan made for the people. But they out here talking about a high school club. That kind of remind me of some Jujutsu Kaisen type stuff, you feel me? Because I know y'all niggas like that, bro. I know y'all niggas like that Jujutsu Kaisen, man. It's cool. Sayori likes to worry a lot too much about me, and when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time with games and anime. But see, this is like me though. That's like me though, bro. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, Sayori, one of them cool friends, bro. We all need a friend like this, man. And you should try to become the friend like that, man. Don't be a dick. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real word. A NEET? I'm a nigga. LMAO. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I can't even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, so we already in the classroom with it, bro. Let's see how these students looking, man, I'm trying to see the potential friends. The potential hoes. Alright. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sora wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey, fun fact, man, back when I was in high school, about 10th grade, I went to the anime club, and it was cool until the weird kids started coming in there. I'm not just talking about any type of weird kids, bro. I'm talking about the vending machine kids, you know, the ones that, you know, the ones that like to show out how much they really love anime. I'm talking about it's raining outside, they out here trying to, you know, summon some water jitsu, I don't know, summoning water elementals, bro, out playing in the rain. You know the weird ones. They smell like cheese a lot too. That's just like a common scent they all share together. But the thing about it, they're always next to a vending machine. Yeah. So yeah, I digress. Basically, Anime Club was cool until they started populating it. Then it got lame, and I just left. Yeah. Memories, man. Hello, Sayori. Sora must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch up to you coming out of the classroom, but I thought you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. So look, another thing about me, man, she said the literature club, man. Now look. Your boy was good in English. English is literally my favorite, my favorite, what's the word? Classes, I'll say. Subjects, yeah, subjects. But I'm not joining, I wasn't gonna join a club of it. I like reading, but not that much, you know. I'll read some manga here or there. I'll read some subtitles on some anime. But that's about all. You feel me? Yeah. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Right? Look, man. No, never mind. I can't make jokes about selling my soul. That's a little too edgy. All right. Can't make them jokes. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. What's good? Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure meeting you too, ma'am. Sheesh. Sorry always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Let me continue, man. Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, bro, why does she gotta be a buzzkill already? She don't know what type of energy I got, bro. I got that chill, crazy energy, you feel me? I'm just built different, honestly. Ah, Quan, what a nice surprise. See, even she greets me, bro. This middle one, she acting funny, man. You acting real funny. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. But you know that attitude though, bro. I like me an aggressive female. You feel me? If you know me, you know me, you know me, you know me, you know me. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Look. I might like this club after all, bro. I might like this club after all. You feel me? Sheesh. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Moniki. Moniki. My niggy. Nah, let me stop. Monica. Her name gonna be Monica, bro. Alright? If you have an issue with that, I sincerely apologize, bro. But that's too bad, bro. Like, honestly. That's right. It's great to see you again, Kwan. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, bro, hey, look, man, why my character sounds so, like, unconfident, you know? Like, there's no such thing as leagues, bro. If you got it, bro, you just got it, you feel me? It's all in here, man. It's all in here. Yeah. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica? Come sit down, Kwan. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one and then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. She can get this mouthful and have it's more than icing on her. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. Alright, let me stop. I apologize. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, look for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. If you know anime, guys, you know anime, and you know how these characters be in this anime, man. You guys know, man. And I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers have gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Now, personally, not a hot cup unless I'm in the morning. You know, we in the South with it. You feel me? So you know, I like that nice ice cold cup of sweet tea. Yeah. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's exactly how I feel about a lot of things, bruh. Yeah, she got a good head on her shoulders. I can't say anything out of pocket, really. This is only the first episode. I might have to chill out, you feel me? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great teacher. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. See, bro, if all my other friends, like if I wasn't working a job most of the time back in high school, and all the other friends were busy with other extracurricular stuff, bro, we could start the Birdgang club, bro. But it'll be exclusive. It'll only be like 5 members. You know, we'll do like some cool shit. You feel me? Like, I don't know, play some Pokemon. You feel me? Never mind. We could honestly just go home for that, bro. Scratch anything I just said just now. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Quan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Let me stop. Let me stop. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Bro, reading wise, I love me some Harry Potter, bro. Harry Potter probably some of my favorite books to read, bro. Remember as a kid, it always turned me away. I was like, man, this is really 400 to 500 pages in a book this thick. There ain't no pictures in there other than like 6 of them, man. But I started reading that, bro, and mwah, amazing. And I like Diary of a Wimpy Kid too. I like books like that, you know, little reads like that, you feel me? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, completely passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events. Yeah, psychological events. Usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I could relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Natsuki, see, bro, you got that nice attitude, bro, and it seems that you like manga, but you don't like horror, bro. I'm really trying to vibe with you, man. I'm really trying to vibe with you. Hopefully she can change my mind, guys, bro, because like so far everyone else has been cool, even Sayori, even though she's a little annoying because, you know, that's your childhood friend, bro. But Natsuki, man, come on with your interest, bud. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over for me for a split second, but she's looking for my approval though. Quan points. She got Quan points, bro. Plus 10 Quan points right there. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is so just as cute as you are. Haruhi slides behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I can't write a poem, guys. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so, at least. Like, I can write a haiku. I can make a deep haiku, you feel me? Haiku, no haiku. I meant haiku. Haiku. Not Haku from like Naruto. Haiku, you feel me? Not like the anime either. Like not the volleyball one, but like the poem with the, you know, the with the syllable. You know what I mean, man. You know what I mean. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? No. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to the readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. Have some mercy on me, bro. Like, come on, don't judge me. Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem on our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Please, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kwan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I've never said I wanted to join this club. Yo, why is my character such a square? Not only are there 4 bad, nice looking females, but like I could see not wanting to write a poem, bro, but like, come on, reading ain't that bad, bro. Like, why do I gotta be such a square? Like, I'm not like this in real life, bro. Promise you I'm not. Sorry, may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Bro, my character is not a Casanova, bro. My character, he don't got no sauce to him, man. Like, come on, bro. But I'm sorry. I thought, Juan, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. There we go, man. Small price to pay for salvation. Or like, you know, some like nice looking women, nice beautiful females. You feel me? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. So it's nice to see, even though everybody has, like, you know, and like they digging me, bro. They feel the boy. They feel your boy, right? Even Natsuki, because you know, she was really hurt about it. So they all like really, you know, fuck with me in a way, basically, you know, fuck with that, bro. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everybody. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Juan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Quan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Alright. Man, let me tell you, these stay looking like these type of houses, bro. And like Japan and all that, they stay looking nice, man. I really wish I could have a house like this. I can't even afford a cup of rice right now, bro. But let's keep it pushing. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the choice to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. Why with one when we can have all of them? You feel me? Look. I'm on a higher plane as all, bro. I'm not thinking base level, entry level. I'm thinking God level. You feel me? Like, I'm really out there, bro. I'll just need to make most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Right. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so I guess I don't know, so you guys probably gonna be mad, be like, oh, you gotta pick this one. This one's the best girl. This one's the waifu. I told you, I like the ones with the attitude, bro. You know, like, you know, Monica, she like, she's really confident with herself, right? Yuri, she's that deep intellectual. That's like, that our boy CJ, that CJ type girl. Monica, I really don't know. I leave that for like Rodney or someone. But Natsuki, you feel me? That attitude, bro. I like that. But anyways, so yeah, I talk about pain because, you know, over here it's nothing but pain out here. So we picking pain. Yeah, yes sir. Let me see. Yeah, pain. Let's see. Agonizing, because the pain agonizing. The pain always agonizing, right? You know. Let's see. But we like adventure though. You know, when going on that adventure to find a cure for that agonizing pain, you know, that's deep right there. That's deep. Let me go ahead and save real quick. Hold on. So we'll make a physical save. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna have an extraordinary adventure. Let's see. An awesome extraordinary adventure. Okay. But it's gonna be weird, a little bit uncanny. But you know, I'm built different, so you know I might have to get in a fight. We might go on a massacre. You feel me? But with that massacre is gonna bring some beauty to our eyes, because I'm gonna be the main character in an amazing anime. And I will not allow my anger to I was really on a roll. I'll not allow my anger to flee from the bliss that my heart wants to be left. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess a misfortune. I have a fear of heights, bro. You feel me? So you know that vertigo, that definitely has to go in there as well. Nightgown. Oof. We'll put some scars in there because the pain leaves scars. We'll put in some eternity, a little sprinkle of extreme, some of that love, bro. Some of that love. And with that love, it's gonna come some romance in there. Yeah. And for the last thing, so if I put horror in, I feel like that's gonna win Yuri all the way over if I put horror in. So let's do vivacious. Yeah, vivacious. Alright. Hopefully that comes out good. Not just like dumb, you feel me? Alright again, Quan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Huh. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Quan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Come on. Like he deserves any slack. Natsuki, bro, you better chill out with that attitude. No, you gotta be such a sussy little baka. Let me stop. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you planned just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Okay, but and she's really the only one here really messing that manga type stuff, bruh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back down in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Quan always gives it his best as long as he's saying having fun. So yeah, and Sayori really vouching for me too, bro. See, she cool people. He helps you with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I don't gotta expose her in front of the class like that, man. Jeez. And you also set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Quan can become good friends too. I can become friends with all you guys. There's plenty of Quan to go around. I might make a shadow clone or 12 of them, you feel me? I might wild out, you feel me? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy to no matter what. And it seems like I'm good at making people feel comfortable, bro. So that's nice. That's some protagonist energy. You feel me? Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches her bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. That's really thoughtful, man. That's really thoughtful, bro. I'm really messing with Yuri, though. I'm really messing with her, too, bro. Like what I said, I'm messing with all of them, bro. They all cool. In their own ways. They all got, the little quirks and all. You feel me? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sum down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Personally, bro, cupcakes is cool and all, but like when I go to places, bro, I just want no sweets or you know refreshments, bro. I'm gonna need me a burger. I'm gonna need me a hot dog, bro. I'm gonna need me a brisket. You feel me, bro? I'm gonna need something that's gonna satiate my appetite. That way, I won't be thinking about food or anything during the actual activity itself, bro. You feel me? Natsuki could love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. That is true, bro. I'm terrible when it comes to motivation, bro. I promise you I am. I suppose that why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Man, that was kind of sly. I ain't gonna lie. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know? You still need to get used to it. Bro, I feel like nowadays I have like all the time in the world to watch some anime, but I don't be watching like how I used to be as a kid, bro. I remember as a kid, bro, I used to all day, episode after episode after episode after episode. But like, you know, this is before Netflix and all that. This is on that cable. So, you know, you go on Guide, you find whatever anime you watching. Next thing you know, that one go off. You go to another channel, you find some more, and you keep watching it. Nowadays, bro, I got all this time in my hand. I was literally watching Overlord. You know, you got like, you know, I love Overlord, bro. I had just finished season 3, you know, because I'm waiting for season 4 to come out, right? And you know, like people can out here binge this, bro. Something like a season that has 12 episodes, bro. I was like, look, bro. I'm just there in my bed, you know, just like this, like dehydrated and all that, bro. Slumped over. Just like reading the subtitles and all that, bro. I was like, only 8 episodes, bro. I woke up early because I know like later in the day I ain't gonna have enough time because, you know, I got work and all that. So just like 7 in the morning, just first thing woke up, like, you know, being like, man, 23 minutes feels like 3 hours right now, bro. And only 2 minutes has passed. You feel me? But yeah, that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. You feel me? But yeah, let's get back to this real quick. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances over at herself. How is it written all over me? Yo, hold on, bro. I think someone's at my door, bro. I'll be right back, man. Hold on. Alright, bro. We back ski with it. Alright. You were really clear in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over, around here. Excuse me, bro. I really ran back here, bro, and now all that energy I exerted, bro, it just keep back in. All right. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. Feel that, man. Felt that with all my heart. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain on my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. That's right, bro. Like, you know, that's what your friends really there for, bro. Because they ain't gonna. Your friends really don't care about hurting your feelings, bro. They can keep it 100 with you. They can keep it a band, bro. You feel me? Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Yo, I gotta chill out, bro. Like, I'm I'm really like passive aggressive, bruh. Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I'll show you to close the button here. Yo, they gotta chill out with this, bro. They gotta chill out with this, man. Sir, does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it up, you have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs gotten bigger. Yo, bro, hold on, bro. I said this episode 1 I wouldn't act out, bro, but they they gonna make me act up. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now. So why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori unhastily buttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Well, why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you can take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyways, let's just focus on trying to wake up earlier. If only you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you could come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Juan, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull up their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Yo, my my handwriting's terrible, bro. No, I know. Ever since elementary school, bro, my handwriting's terrible, bro. It looked like chicken scratch. I promise you, it looked like Playboy Cardi lyrics, bro. Like, it's just straight hieroglyphics on my paper, bro. Not even I can read it sometimes, to keep it a band with you. Naosuke and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching to their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? We're showing to Natsuki, bro. We're showing the best girl, Natsuki, bro. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Right. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Bro, what does that even mean, man? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any Bro, what? What? So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. I forgot she liked cute things, bro. Oh, that slipped my mind. I'll do better next time. Now that you, not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. I mean, I guess. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of poems, for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But one other thing nice about simple writing is that it makes more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last time. So you did. I guess more went then into it than I realized. That's what happened. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to honor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is really proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? Next, I'm going to show it to Sayori, Yuri, then Monica. I'm going to go in that order. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Kwan. Huh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Huh. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm not sure of that part. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not that a poem, it's a Kwan poem. It's a Kwan poem, bro. It's a Kwan poem. Hey, I might have to make that. I might have to make that title of the video, bro. It's a Kwan poem, bro. Yo, I messed with that. I messed with that a lot. And that makes it extra. I feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Kwan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that really only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah, now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out my bed makes you rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I like that. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. That's the same thing Natsuki had said. I didn't say it was a bad poem, you know? So me and her got some similar, you know, we talk the same way in a way, you feel me? How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go for Yuri now. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it, and so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about the people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it was a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Alright, here we go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's deep. Did not know what that meant though. Gotta be honest. Didn't know what that means. But I like it though. I like it. Cool. It's cool. I would have failed this as a test, and they asked me to analyze it. I'd have been like, there was a light, and she flickered. Yeah. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Quan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Lastly is Monica. Alright. Hi, Quan. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, come on. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all need to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you think it differed some ways, it ended up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writings have a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel like that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film let out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image, it's not a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices, I realized that I wasn't looking in. Right. That was nice. I felt like in a way, I kind of understood. I got some like photography type things from it, you know. That's what I felt. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I don't know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're not writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Any way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Alright. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are chatting happily. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's wrong with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It clearly is about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, I liked it. Sorry, liked it. Jaquan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I came across something particularly inspiring. Oh, I mean, this is their way of arguing, bro. Oh, geez. Which I haven't yet. And Quan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You know, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Quan appreciated my advice more than he had appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Dang, bro. This is crazy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Quan started showing. Yo, God gonna have to forgive me. He gonna have to forgive me, man. Oh my goodness. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve... this doesn't involve you. I don't think fighting... I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Quan... She's trying to she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to hold on, someone calling me. Oh no. But not force them to have figured it out. Help me explain that to her, Quan. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Quan? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So. I don't want to pick a side, bro. I need Sayori's help, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Natsuki glares at me, huh? I picked Sayori. I know I just picked Sayori. Glares up at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Okay, yeah, Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Quan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's sheer immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Yes, sir. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not that very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everybody. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Juan, how about you? I say, yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll all do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself that I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Quan, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted to know your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Quan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I see you getting along with everyone else makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of a situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Okay. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright. So like what I said, we're going to, this is a Natsuki run. So we're going with cutesy things, and we're keeping it simple. I really don't think I think I have to keep like a good 20. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this real quick. So it's gonna be clouds, sparkle, kitty. Oh, it's throughout the same words. Bunny, silly, fluffy, flower, rose, vanilla, peaceful. I should have said sunny, honestly. Shiny, cute. There we go. Bang. I thought I heard a different little sound effect for when I clicked that one. I felt like I did, man. I felt like I did, honestly. I felt like it was like a little more of a ding sound than, you know, just a dong sound, you know. Okay, marshmallow, Doki Doki, sugar, candy, anime, amazing. I'm surprised I didn't see kawaii this time. And excitement. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. This is gonna be part 1. I know, like, I have this reputation of saying, alright guys, I'll see you guys another time and all that. But you know, I'm off for a couple days, and you're definitely getting a part 2 within the next like 1 or 2 days. Like, come on now. So yeah, with this, I'll go ahead and call it. We're gonna call it an episode, man. So next time we start this, you know, we should be impressing the girl Natsuki. You know, we have that nice cute poem, like what she likes. You know, little cute things. All right. So I thank you guys, you know, for coming out here, supporting the boy and all that. And look, and I'll see you guys in another video. Aitsuki.